Today is the feast of St. Joseph. And how can you not love St. Joseph? He raised Jesus. Does not get cooler than that. He's the patron saint of like 1,000 things, most importantly carpentry and Italians, apparently. So I just want to focus on one specific moment in St. Joseph's life. This moment right here, when he was sleeping. There are 3 times specifically that it is said that an angel appeared to St. Joseph in a dream, therefore while he was sleeping. So they make statues of the dreaming St. Joseph, and I have one. It's also a favorite of Pope Francis. And I want to use that to talk about the concept of when intense encounters with God happen and why. So one thing you have to notice about St. Joseph is that he's a very normal guy. Stand-up guy. Like, he's never gonna do you wrong. It's hard to pick him out of a crowd, too. Like, we know that he's a carpenter from Nazareth and that his family lives in Bethlehem, and that's kind of it. But a couple things that we can kind of infer. This would happen, of course, later, but he spent a lot of time with Jesus. He spent a lot of time with Jesus before he was even born. He spent a lot of time doing the thing that was asked of him. Not in like a slavish, oppressive sense, but in like a, there are people relying on me and I'm gonna do it sense. I think we can assume that he had a regular to the point of casual relationship with the sacred, with God. And I'm only saying this because of one detail in the Bible. Did you ever notice that angels are constantly telling people not to be scared? Like, anytime an angel shows up in the Bible, the first thing they say is, be not afraid. Angels are freaky. So weird looking. I don't want an angel to appear to me. I kind of want an angel to appear to me. But when the angel shows up to Joseph, the angel says, Joseph, son of David, do not be afraid to take Mary into your home and marry her. So Joseph was so used to the sacred and the holy that having an angel show up, that was no big deal. But marrying the mother of Christ, that was scary to him. The man knows what's up. And all of this is highlighted by when it happened. For people who have consistent and deep relationships with God and familiarity to the point of casualness with God, there is this kind of habit of God showing up in their lives in dramatic ways during very undramatic moments. It's not going to be at the height of the Mass. It's not going to be at a particularly deep and prayerful time. It's gonna be when you're doing something normal, like going to sleep at night, like feeding your kids, or experiencing life or death. These are things that happen to everyone. They're when God chooses to enter dramatically into the lives of holy people. So today, let us try to emulate St. Joseph, someone who is so used to God that God chooses to enter your life in normal times because you are so ready for it to happen at any time, that the most mundane and normal is the most appropriate for God to dramatically work in you. I think that works. Yeah, let's do that today.